Hey y'all, how you doing? Don't you just love how I could be gone for days and I come on back like I just didn't been there? Don't you love that? I'm just teasing y'all. Oh, breathing out, breathing out. So, I had to wait a couple of days to make a video because my spirit was going through some things and I needed to let my spirit go through these things and feel. As you know, I made a series of videos talking about pain and pain and anger. And I noticed my anger was on overdrive. And I'm like, whoa. So much so I was snapping at people I shouldn't have been snapping at. Not their problem. And I'm like, why are you so angry? What is going on? So then I had to take a moment and really let myself go. Now, do you know what I mean by let yourself go? What I mean by that is sometimes at schools we have rooms, right? Where you can punch stuff, throw stuff, holler, scream, shout. See, every workplace needs to have one of them rooms, like for real. So I had to let all that out. And it ended up being a lot of crying, still. But not for what you think. There are phrases that a lot of healers say, and they're triggers for me because, and I'm going to preface it with this, everyone's life is different. Things happen differently in people's lives. And so what you perceive doesn't necessarily mean that's what is. So my triggers, one of them is divine timing. That's one of them. Another one of my triggers is enjoy the journey. Now, that one. And I give like the death stare every time I hear someone say that. You got to enjoy the journey. No, I don't. I have not enjoyed my journey. And I had to come to terms with I have not enjoyed my journey. And they're like, but it's lessons. Because the same thing I say, it's lessons, and it is. It is. The thing is, though, when you're younger and you pay attention and you see it and get it, then you start getting them. Well, I used to pay attention to that when I was 9. So then it started being deliberate. Then things started happening over and over and over and over again. And just things out of my control. Right? See, everyone's path is different, which you know. But there are some people's paths who do not follow the rules. And I need you to understand that, okay? Some people's lives don't. When you're chosen to do certain things, chosen ones, divines and stuff like that, you start moving into a different bracket in how spirit moves you and moves with you. It moves things in you and move things around you. So, and they're not necessarily for you. Because at that point, you're a tool for other people. So sometimes things happen to you for other people and their lessons. And then if they don't get it, sometimes we're sitting up hurt. And that's why that's a trigger for me. Because I haven't enjoyed my process. And I had to come to terms with I haven't enjoyed my process for a couple of reasons. One, the siphoning of my energy was out of my control. I didn't even know. And so that was one thing. And when people do that and they put that negative, they switch that karma. It befalls you. So then you don't understand. Even when you're loving spirit and loving stuff, you don't understand why things befall you that shouldn't be befalling you. Because someone stole your damn energy and switched the karma out. So I haven't enjoyed my journey. And then you got your haters that put shit on you or family members or your parents before you're even born, and it comes on you, especially if it's put on the mama. then you wonder why things are happening. Like some of us have triple bad shit. Some of us are born with bad spirits because people said stuff, made people do stuff, but the spirits are, everything is possible in this plane. Understand. Now, when you're divinely gifted, your course is set by the divine or by spirit, whatever you want to call it, and so on and so forth. You are protected. But baby, that don't mean them lessons don't kick you in your ass. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Well, I have been at a point where I'm tired. I'm like, do one more thing. Now, you know, when our kids act up and we get tired, hey, do one more thing. Hey, do it one more time. I double dog dare you. Do it one more time. Yeah, that's me. And I mean every word I'm saying. That's me. Because I move things in my life. My will is super strong. I move things in my life. So I know when something don't move, because I push hella hard. When something don't move, it's a couple of things. It's either spirit saying no, not yet, no. Or it's someone's hand in shit that shouldn't be in my shit. And they think love and being nice is being dumb and a fool. You have them three or four things confused, baby. Nice and because I love don't mean I'm a fool. Let's not get that twisted. I could do a whole bunch of evil shit. I don't. Why would I? Why would I? No point. So, because I know love is way stronger and the better choice. So logically speaking, energetically speaking, so why would I do that? And if I know that, I know you know that, meaning your enemies that be putting shit on you. So why are you doing that? Because you only gain for a short amount of time. The more you take from folks, the more your bill adds up from the universe. So I had been pissed beyond belief these last couple of days. And I actually think it's been kind of a couple of weeks. And then it was just building. I really do. Because I blew up. And the person I was talking to was like, you don't have to yell. I'm like, I'm not yelling. And I went off. He said, we're done. He's one of those, he won't argue with me. He said, we're done. And so I saw myself though in that moment. I saw myself yelling at someone else, and I'm like, no, we got this, get this out. So went to sleep. Realizing I just gotta flow and I'm not getting my answers. I'm getting pissed off. I just gotta flow. You just gotta flow. Even though you don't agree with how life is set up, you just gotta flow, right? Then I get up this morning and I have answers to everything I wouldn't say, but I needed to say. To things I didn't realize I needed to say, to hear me say it. I just let out. And let the guilt out too. I'm like, good job, divine. Good job. Now we got to the root of it. And today I've had peace because I got to the root of it. And then the miraculous. So I told people that follow me on Facebook, no. And I told y'all before about feeling invisible. I wasn't invisible today. Because I also had been angry with people. Having to deal with people. That's all different, totally different story. And I sat down and he asked me if I was a particular type of alien because he could feel my energy. And I smiled. I said, I don't know. Not sure. He asked me if I was Palladian. I said, well, I've been told I'm part of Vegan. I know I'm Vegan. He said, no, you're Palladian. I said, okay. He said, because I can feel your energy and it's huge. But let me tell you something about this man. He saw me. He saw me. In a way people don't see, period. But in a way people don't see me. See, when people see you energetically, that's a whole totally different ballgame than just seeing you. People that just see me, I can tell who just see me. You can tell who just see you. I'm going to tell you how you know. This is how you know when someone just sees you. And hey, hi. Or hating on you. Now your jealous ones, they see you. They see all of you. But they don't see the struggle. Because that's not what they're looking for. They're looking for what you got. Because that's what they want. Right? But when someone also sees energetically, they see your beauty. They see your love. They see your courage. They see your strength. They see your challenges. But then they'll tell you how you're just so beautiful, right? When someone sees you energetically, they can't let you go. They can't. It's like, I gotta be around you. I gotta love you. I gotta, And there are some people that are our soulmates, that are friends and so on forth, that we feel that way about. Because energetically, they're magnetic. We gotta have it. Can't hoard it, but we gotta have it. And he told me I was beautiful. So cute. And when I looked at him, I saw that little kid spirit. I said, ooh, right? And he would say, you're so kind. And I thanked him. And it took years for me to be able to take compliments. Years. But it made me feel good and knew I was on the right path. And we talked about love. He got it. He said, you know too? I said, hot dog, I'm on the right path. Yes. I was so happy. Because there are people walking around who know and understand. But see, life beats them down, right? So much that they quit. Oh, and I was sitting up there trying not to cry. Because that's what happened to him. He didn't quit, but it beat him up pretty bad. When he would tell me it was getting too deep, it was getting too deep. I was like, okay, all right. Big mama, we got to tell you, I'm sorry, I got to tell you. But I was spreading love. And let me tell you, the joy of sharing energy with someone that sees you. I am someone that has gone through all my life and no one has seen. And today, I was seen by a beautiful soul. I am so honored and grateful. You have no idea. This is why I teach people to love themselves. Because some of their vibrations are so low, they can't see how beautiful they really are. And it's so sad to see that, because they don't have to. It took me a long time, but that's because I have to turn myself around. No one can, you can tell me, I'm still not going to believe you. I turn myself around. So, he said I could feel you because I knew my tears. I knew he could feel them. So I had to pull him back. And I say, you'll be all right. Stop. You don't pity. And I didn't. It was very, very empathic. And it restored my faith in what people will do. Notice what I said. It restored my faith in what people will do. The potential they have, but it doesn't mean anything if you don't reach for it. But you will. You will. And I had to call out for Spirit to help me, which I haven't done in years. And I said to myself, well, you must be pretty serious about this job you got to do, cause yeah. Humanity is worth it. Every living being creature is worth it. So worth it. You know, I was thinking something. Let me leave you with this. This is why you love your enemies. And it's going to be one of the hardest things next to loving yourself is loving your enemy. Here's why. That's why you love them. I was thinking about this today. You love them, one, because they're the ones who helped you get the challenge to help you get to the next level of knowledge. They don't even know that. They don't know they're partially responsible for your level up. That's one. Another reason why you love your enemy as you love yourself. Because you need to remember, you're higher vibration, they are lower vibration. They will not be able to see what you know and how you understand it because they're not on your vibration. And if they can't see it and they don't know, they're not aware, you have to help them become aware. You do that through love. 3, you love your enemy as you love yourself. Because that enemy doesn't know any better at that time to do better. That enemy is mirroring to you what was done to them and all that they know how to do. We forget that some people do crimes and things and we're like wagging our finger. But did we help prior? And you don't know from whence that person came to sit up there and wag that fucking finger. So don't do that. They know what they know because that's where they're at, in the mirror and in the matrix. 4, sometimes you love your enemy as you love yourself because they don't understand their vibrational pull. And they don't know if they just changed a thought or a sequence, what it would do to that vibrational pull of the positive coming in instead of the negative. They don't know. Notice what I'm saying. The trend is they don't know. And when you don't know, you sin. Because that's what sin means, without knowing. But if you love, it helps you to know. Because you know things through love. Because love is all. And you have access to know all. Because Spirit walks with you and is you. That is why you love your enemy as you love yourself. 5, because someone has got to love them too, to show them the way how to be. No one's ever showed them how to be, so they don't know how to be. So you show them. Yeah, it can cost you your life. It can. But guess what? Spirit is going to get them for harming his divine. You understand? It's funny how I've been running from Spirit all my life, right? But he put his hand on me in a way I didn't even know. And he did it through love. Because it knows I will do anything for love. And I don't mean romantic love. I'm talking about I'm serving love. And I was sitting up earlier today and I said, he got his hand on me. I said, slide. I said, Spirit, you got your hand on me. And you got your digs in. And you snuck it in without me knowing. He said, mm-hmm. I said, oh, you good. So, it feels good to come back home and be loved in love in turn. Once you understand love, your connection can be heaven on earth because it's a constant flow and no separation. It's just a direct link. That is the best gift of love you can give yourself. Constant flow of blessings and gifts from whence you came. Because you finally connected love, your heaven on earth. Namaste.